Hello, hello, hello. I just came across 5 unbelievable stories that happened this week that I just had to share with my community. These stories range from lifeguards making nearly $400,000 a year to the real reason Tiger Woods crashed his car to a $690 million Ponzi scheme in Hollywood, California. If you like hearing trending news and crazy stories, then you've come to the right place. So give this video a like and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All right, now it's been determined that Tiger Woods' February 23rd car crash most likely happened because Tiger Woods was driving 87 miles per hour. Tiger Woods said he remembers nothing about that morning or the car crash. At first, he was suspected to have substance abuse issues because of things that had happened in his past. However, that was ruled out. Now, investigators have had time to study the wreckage, the damage to the car, how far the car flew off the highway, and have concluded that Tiger Woods was most likely doubling the speed limit. Now, gratefully, Tiger Woods is okay, but his accident is going to force him to slow down as he goes through months and months of rehab. So no doubling the speed limit anymore, Mr. Woods. All right, now Hollywood actor Zachary Avery has been arrested today for being involved in a $690 million Ponzi scheme. Zach Avery is one of the wealthiest actors in Hollywood with almost no movies, no TV shows, and no commercials on his resume. So how did he get so rich? Well, after failing to make it big in Hollywood, he started a small-time film company. In order to prop up his image and the success of his film business, he began faking big contracts with streaming services like Netflix and a new acclaimed series just picked up by HBO. Once he had these fake contracts in hand, the money started rolling in. He bought fancy cars and mansions and treated people to incredible parties and dinner. Only he was wining and dining these people with their own money so that they would introduce family and friends who he could wine and dine to get more family and friends, right? A typical Ponzi scheme. Nobody is coming out a winner, right? Well, Zach Avery now faces up to 20 years in jail for committing money fraud. So instead of living in his big investor-financed mansion, he'll be sleeping in a 5x6 jail cell. Yikes. All right, well, the first 2 stories were out of California, so let's stick with the state. It was recently discovered after reviewing California's budget that some of the lifeguards on the state payroll were earning upwards of multiple 6-figure salaries. All right, this should be a how to make more money video, right? All right, that's right. The job that is typically done by high school students or former swim team pool lovers could be the hottest new job in California as swimming pools begin to reopen after the COVID lockdown. Only you have to be a lifeguard on the state payroll. More than 330 California lifeguards earned over $50,000 last year. More than 30 California lifeguards earned between $50,000 to $130,000 per year. This is as much as a general practice physician who went to school for 12 or more years. That's the kind of money these lifeguards are making. More than 80 California state lifeguards earn over $200,000 a year. Okay? Do you make over $200,000 a year? Maybe you should become a California lifeguard. All right, now a dozen or more are making over $300,000 a year in California. And the number one top paid state payroll lifeguard in California earned $391,971 plus got $60,000 in non-benefit perks for being the top lifeguard of the year. Oh, wow, this is crazy. All right. All of this gets paid for by California state taxes, which are some of the highest in the United States. In my news update just today, I talked about how heavy taxation is killing the United States of America and making her uncompetitive with other industrial countries like China. California has notoriously bloated budgets with over 340,000 government employees earning over $100,000 a year. And people wonder why California's pension program is most likely going to go bankrupt. Well, it's a good thing Pelosi just got them a massive bailout. Anyway, as millions are leaving California because of heavy taxation, you might actually want to move to California and create either a fake movie company or become a state payroll paid lifeguard. Pretty crazy stuff, right? All right, now, over in West Virginia, a woman fell to her death at a national park after getting too close to the cliff's edge. After a full force search and rescue with rescue volunteers, rescue dogs, the National Guard, helicopters, and more, sadly, this woman's body was never found. However, it turns out her body was never found because her body never fell off that national park cliff. And she never died. In fact, she was never at that park. She had been convicted of a healthcare fraud scheme and was sentenced to serve time in jail. This is when she and her husband had the great idea to fake her death and that she would live like a ghost the rest of her life. After calling in the fall and wasting tons of people's time and hundreds of thousands of dollars of tax-paid resources and fooling thousands and thousands of people on Facebook to pray for this sad husband who lost his wife, the whole thing was a fake. It was all a fake to get out of going to jail. Well, now the husband is going to jail for committing a felony and a misdemeanor in his fake wife's death cover-up. The wife will also do jail time, and when she finishes that jail time, she'll then go to prison for 42 months for committing healthcare fraud. Oh, yikes. Oh, man. All right. Lastly, let's end these unbelievable stories on a positive note. World-famous basketball star Shaquille O'Neal was in an Atlanta area jewelry store when he overheard a man trying to negotiate the price of an engagement ring. After overhearing the story and the price haggling, Mr. O'Neal stepped up and offered to purchase this man's engagement ring and wished him well in his coming marriage. The man at first was very hesitant to accept this random act of kindness from Shaq, but Shaquille O'Neal said he was just trying to make someone smile, that's all. Pretty crazy, right? Now, did you see these trending stories? Or are they new to you? Let me know in the comments. Also, what's your reaction? Which story caught your attention the most? So after hearing today's trending news stories, do you wish you were a California lifeguard making multiple six figures? Or do you wish that you were shopping at the same jewelry store as world-famous basketball player Shaquille O'Neal? Let me know in the comments below. All right, now if you like hearing crazy stories or learning about money and investing, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and please give this video a like. Also, I would love it if you would share this video with somebody who needs a good laugh or wants to hear about a crazy story. All right, now as I wrap up, I just wish to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.